Everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is Sophie, and today I'm not sure what we're going to make, but it's going to involve envelopes, scraps, cheap things, and yeah, things that we all have. So well, let's start. So as I've mentioned, I don't have any preconceived plan. I just know I have a lot of these. You can use junk mail. I just happen to have a huge stash of these that was given to me. And I've got lots of scraps, interesting ones, more plain ones. I have this jelly print that was gifted to me by my crafty pen pal, Carrie Lynn. And I want to make something with that. I've done things already, but I want to make more. So I have lots of scraps, 6x6, magazines, children's book. I've taken sort of a mix of things. This is an old card. We'll see what we can make with this. So I'm going to put my pile of scraps on the side. You won't see it, but I will have, oh, lots of cards beneath. Let me just put that here. Up. Cards, we're not going to use them. Unless, well, I'll keep them and we'll see what we do with them. There we are. So we have envelopes. And I think I want to make a flappy sort of thing. Whether it's going to be a folio or not, I don't know. That's the thing. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to ink all of my envelopes. Should I open them first? Maybe I should. Maybe that would be a plan. I'm going to open some of them. I'm going to leave some of them as is. So this is a random sort of project. I know I have things I want to make, but I need for these to make a bit more planning, which, yeah, I haven't had time this week. So I want to make a lovely little journal following Eva's from Bohemian Crafting tutorial that she made a long time ago. Why can't I do this? Come on. It's like writing on one page is easier than on the other. Well, it's the same with opening envelopes. So I'm going to open some like these, like that. I'm going to close some of them, I suppose. Like this. And then I'm going to get a pair of scissors and just make a tiny, here the window is on the bottom. It doesn't matter if you have windows or not. I just happen to have a lot of these, and I don't use envelopes enough. I use small ones, but not big ones like this, and it's a shame. The reason for that being that usually they don't fit in my journals, but it's not a good reason. Let's put it that way. So some are going to be open just on the top. And some I'm going to glue. Am I completely out of frame? Sort of, Sophie. Well, usually, sorry, I'm going to move you a bit. Yeah, let's put it like this. So some I'm just going to do the same. Do you glue? Yes, you glue. I'm going to open them on the side. But I'm also going to open them a bit on the side. And I'm going to try to make them sort of even. Let's see, are we even? Not quite. I need to open it a bit more on this side. And I just want to make sort of a flap like this. Like this, okay? And what I'm going to do already, I'm going to glue this flap down. So all parts Oh, come on. Good morning, Art. Glitter glue. Let's try work together. Oh, oh, oh. You are not my friend today. Come on. Let's work together. Allez. Well, he's not convinced. Well, if that's the case, I'm going to use your brother without the fine tip, which is going to be fine. Aren't you, brother? Come on. Yes. There we go. Right. So we have 1, 2, 3 ways of folding them. And I guess we could use another one. I'm going to take my trimmer out. Let me think. I'm going to cut you the other way around, actually. We're going to use both parts of the envelope. But there we go. Yes, Sammy, we do hear you. And I don't know how I'm going to use them, so. I don't think I'm going to use any other sort of shapes. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to ink. And I'm using walnut stains because that's the one I prefer at the moment. But it is my favorite anyway. But nothing. It is my favorite. And whenever I swap from walnut stain to vintage photo, I tend to find vintage photo far too yellow for my liking. So, did I only do one side? Yes. Do I need to do both sides? Presumably, so we're just going to do it just in case. So don't be like me. Think things through. Where do I ink? Where don't I ink? So I'm going to ink this one. And then I will do, this is going to be a flap glued somewhere, I think. So do I need, maybe I need to ink the fold. And that's it. Well, that's not it, but I haven't. So I can ink the entrance of my pocket, but I think I'm going to put a notch here, so I will have to re-ink it, which is not a problem. Okay, so let me do all of these and we'll come back and see what we can make. Okay, all my envelopes are inked. I've made a couple more of each, just so that we have some if we need them. So we have a lot of envelopes, so I'm pretty sure we'll be okay. But I might need some other bits and pieces. So what I've prepared is I have taken a big envelope. I have not glued it, I'm just cutting it, making it thinner, and I'm going to make it shorter as well, along the lines of this. So here we have strips, whoopla. We have strips, we have little bits and pieces, and we'll see what we'll make of them. I'm not going to use them now, we'll see what we will do with them later. So that is going to be what? Is it going to be a flap? Let's see, can I? No, you can't unglue them. I'm going to open it. like this. I cannot unglue them, but if your envelopes are easy to unglue, just get rid of this. No, you don't want to work. Just get rid of that little piece. I'm just going to glue it here, and then I'm going to trim it off. Like this. And I think I will leave the flap because I will use it to glue my envelope piece on something. Okay? So, I'm going to take first my 2 envelopes that are... Oh, you're open somewhere. Yeah, you're open on the top. Like this. So, kept whole. You are opened. I know I have a second one. That is not this one. Okay, I only made one like this. Really, Sophie? You did that? Well, let's get another one. And ink it quickly. That side was not needed, Sophie. So I'm going to do that. So I don't ink a lot, I just want to get rid of the white on the sides. I am going to glue stuff on the envelopes, so I don't need too much. Let me sit down correctly. I'm sure that will make a big difference for my back, with which I'm having discussions at the moment. And we're not necessarily agreeing. That's the thing. I'm getting my big punch out, and I'm just going to make an ouch somewhere. No, I'll make it afterwards. Change my mind. I'll make it afterwards. So what I want to do is grab some scraps. Let's take a bunch. Okay, and I'm going to start gluing them randomly. Not going to overthink this. I'm not going to ink them, not each one of them. Glue there. Oh, I think we're almost at the end. So I'm just going to glue bits and pieces on my envelope, whether it's upside down or not, it doesn't matter. So I'm leaving a tiny, tiny border. Tiny, tiny, tiny. What else do we have? A ruler. I'm just going... These, I love these flowers. They're called rose trémière. And when I was a little girl, you would see them in every village, close to the walls of surrounding houses, or even on the side of the streets. You can actually eat every part of this plant, and they're just beautiful. And in Denmark, yeah, in villages and even cities, you see them a lot. And I have one in my garden. There we go. Sorry, it's the fan. Yeah, it's gonna make me yawn as well. It's just, it is so warm in France at the moment. It's hard to do without fans. And most of the houses in France don't have air conditioning. It's not in our habits. I want a glue page. There. The glue pages are just under your nose. Sophie. Up. God. I'm losing it. Again. Sorry. Oh. this. Another. I just want something plainish, like a book page. You don't need to make them straight. That's really, if you like to have them like this, which I do. This, and I'm going to cut it a little bit like this. Okay. Like this. So we've covered one side. We're going to cover the back, and I don't know if I'm going to cover the window, maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, let's see. Ooh, perfect. Another. They're on the other side now. What have I done? I am so confused. There. Oh, well, we have you. Yeah, so is it the case in your countries that you have so much heat at the moment? We're not used to such heat, especially not in the where I live, actually, in my region. These are more temperatures from the south of France. And yeah, we're struggling. We're living in the dark. Shutters down, windows closed all day long. But I do actually have air conditioning in my living room, where I never go. But I had it there for the dogs, because we had a big dog and he was struggling with heat. So, as we loved him dearly, when we had the chance to change the heating system, we also had, well, I don't know why I say we, because it is I, had the air condition installed. Yeah. What else? No, these are not scraps. This is a card. I'm keeping that piece because I want to put it in my window. So let's see what I have on the other side. Well, young lady, we're going to lose your face. Sorry. Oh, I have half a face. But it's gonna be cute. It is too big. No, it is just about the right size. Good. You. Ooh, that's absolutely not straight. Well done, Sophie. Yeah, I'm sorry for all the weird noises I'm going to make. It's just the fan. And if I don't have it, then I can't craft. And then I have to go to the living room, and I don't like. Don't know why I need a living room, to be honest. My living room is my craft room. I am thinking, I know it shows. Do I want a long strip there? Sort of, and then I can put some washi tape. Because I like washi tape very much. And it's also something that I think everyone has. Well, you're not going to be straight. It doesn't matter. Okay. Do I want to put a piece here and then put washi tape over it? Probably. Probably. And the yawning is back. I had an issue with this when I was working. Because obviously we had, at the beginning when I was working, we had air conditioned, like proper air conditioned. Then they moved to other systems. But whenever the air was coming on me, I yawned. So think people would have thought that I was bored, which I wasn't. I just had difficulties with the air. So I had to warn them, don't worry, I'm gonna yawn. I'm not bored. Okay. I think I might want a little washi tape. What should I do? Should I just take a thingy out? Yeah, let's have a thingy. My washi tapes are stored like this at the moment on a thing with scales, I suppose. And I might want to use some tiny bits. This is not tiny. Maybe this one, the black one. I'm not going to put it everywhere. I just want a small little hearts. Well, I have to trim this one down. Don't ask me where I get this washi tape. It's probably coming from Action or AliExpress, I don't know. Presumably. Some I know, and some I don't know where they come from. And it's mainly because I've had them for so long, I guess. Again, oh god, it's so annoying. Okay, so we have one. I want to put something in it, which is going to be that piece. And I'm just going to tear it. And I don't need a bigger piece because I don't. So I just want it like this, just so that there is something of interest here. You could put a sticker, you could put lots of things on there. But you don't have to if you don't want to. And I haven't decided yet. I just haven't. So let's just take another glue page. And I think I'm going to have to get another glue stick out of my stash. Yeah, and the glue, it is so warm that the glue melts like crazy. So now comes the interesting part, which involves gluing a piece sort of straight or not. Oh, Sophie, your fingers. It's not going to be straight because the piece of paper isn't straight. And I should have thought about this, but I didn't. Okay, it is too big. That's going to be fun, isn't it? I'm just going to make this. And then we'll see. Yuck. Yuck, yuck, yuck. My hands are all gluey. And I only have dry, wet wipes. Where are you, wet wipes? Here. Come on, go on the floor. Everybody on the floor. Oh, you're not very wet either, are you? Okay. Okay. So I haven't put washi tape on this side. What is this? Why are you not? Did I do that? I probably did. Nothing we can't fix. There you go. Bit of washi tape here. Why not? What not? I don't want blue. But this blue I want. So little bits. This. So if you wanted to ring, I would say this is the moment to do it. Yeah, I'm going to leave it at that for the moment. We will see how and if we're going to decorate some more after everything is done. Okay, so what I am going to do, I'm going to decorate. Oh, this is interesting, Sophie. And you just see it now. I'm going to decorate all of my envelopes in the same way. And I guess I'll see you afterwards so we can build something and have fun. See you. I have covered all my bits and pieces just as I would have a masterboard. You could obviously use digitals if you have any. That would be simpler and less time consuming. So I want a front and a back cover, and I'm going to use these two envelopes to do so. Question is, yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to fold that flap back in. So I'm going to No, I'm not going to do it like this because it's not clever. Oops. Sorry, I'm talking to myself. So I am going to close my envelope from... This is the back, this is the front, and I want this one to be like this. So if I can, I will close it. There. Put my flap inside. There you go. And then I'm going to close it on using, I'm just going to remove these little bits. Or am I not? Yes, I can, can't I? Tiny scissors, that would be helpful. Okay. So as you probably noticed, my voice has changed. I really had an issue with the heat today, and I had to take a break, a big break. So I went to bed, and I woke up 4 hours after, and I'm still feeling very bleh. So this video is going to be late, I know it. But yeah, I had to do something about the heat. And whenever I'm sick or unwell, I become very, very tired easily. And then I need to rest because there's nothing else I can do about this aside from staying hydrated. Little pin, little pin. Where have you gone? You were there 2 hours ago, so you're about to be here now, aren't you? Yes, you are. And it's not as if it didn't have a dangle to make it easier for me to find it. Dangles, that's something I'm not good at, but I've had an idea. I think I want to make some with the metal of cans, of soda cans. Yeah, that's what I think I want to do. There we go. Like this. And that doesn't work as I want it. It really doesn't. So, if it doesn't, I'm gonna try to do it better. Oh, weird noises. Yeah. So, I've put glue just on the white part, and I'm going to try to do a better job. So, is this better? There. There we are. Did it. Okay. I did not put anything here. I could have, but I didn't. You can put it from the inside or you can put it from the outside, actually. You could use just a sticker here. Or you could stamp on there. We'll see what we do afterwards. So I have my base of my thingy, and I have a washi tape that wasn't bound to move. There you go. And I have my other bits and pieces, and I haven't thought this through, and it shows. But that's okay. There's always a way, because we have scissors and we have glue. So I'm going to make my flap smaller. Comment? Lequel voisin? Okay. I'm just going to ink it quickly. And I'm just going to glue it here, like this. Goodbye, glue. Like this. So we have a flap here. Where did I put the rest of my envelopes? Well, that's interesting. I have hidden them somewhere there. Then I have another flap that I want to open from the bottom, and we're just going to do that here on the bottom. Okay, so same difference, we're going to put glue on the bottom. You could have dismantled everything and put your flaps in and etc. Yeah, but you can also do it like this. What are you doing here? Here I am. Duck. Okay, we have a flippy flappy thing. There we go. Flippy flappy. So we have other little bits and pieces which we can now decide where we want to have them. This. This. What do I have here? You are a pocket. You are a pocket. And I have two bits here. I don't have to use everything. That's really up to me. So I could have that one here. And you, I could actually have you on top. Okay, maybe like this. And we can loosen the flap. Like this. So this one could be on top. I haven't closed them because I didn't know yet where I wanted them to be. So we have two pockets here. We could have one here. We could have one here. And I think that's it. So this is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to glue down everything. First things first, I think I want to make a notch. And for this, I had taken out my big circle punch. There. I'm going to close my little pocket on the sides and on the bottom. This could have become another flippy flap, but I don't want to have too many of them. Did I ink this? Can't remember. Maybe I tried and there's no ink on my topper. So that might be it. So this is how we are. We have our flap here. We're going to put some glue. And there we go. We have one. Do I want this one? Well, actually, I have no choice. It'll be a top-loading one as well. So we're going to close it like this. Then we're going to put it where we want it to stay, like this. Like this. We can put I'm just going to place these tiny ones on the flaps. Could have made a notch before, I didn't, so I'm going to make a notch now. Like this. There we go. And you can't see it because it's out. Frame, there you go. Oh, come on. Do not argue with me. There you go. I'm going to do the same on the bottom one. two little pockets. And I forgot to close it. There you go. So, I am now left with these two pieces. I'm going to close. My little pocket. I'm also going to ink it. There we go. I'm going to make an arch. And I'm going to make it quite big. Hoopla. Like this. Just gluing it on my background, actually back cover. Why like this? Just because I felt like this. There's no good answer. Or no more, not more satisfying answer, let's put it that way. You require a notch as well. Oh. Come on, you can do this. Yeah. Yes. So, are you shut down? Yes, you are. Actually, I'm going to turn it round. Like this side better. So, God knows why I covered both sides. No, Sophie, no, 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 no. You're doing something stupid. Let's do that again. Let's just be right. So I'm just going to put glue here. I'm gonna put it like this. There we go. Okay, so we have a little sort of folder with lots of pockets. You could add as many pockets as you want. You could add some here, some here. Some, you know, you could actually add a belly band of some sort. And yeah, I quite like it. I need to hide some bits and pieces, so that's what I'm going to do, and I'll be back in a second. So there we are. I have hidden the white parts I had. These I'm leaving, they don't bother me. I'll see if I will cover them afterwards, but I don't really care. Here I've had a little piece of paper that's going to become a pocket. Here I've hidden that, and that's all I've done. So what I can do now is sort of decorate it a little bit, and yeah, let's see what it becomes. So let me grab some things from my magical box, and we don't want any any paper, because that would be too much paper. Here we have a photograph. Could I actually put her inside? My question being is she the right size? No, she's not. So sorry, darling, you're not coming with us. Well, you could still be on the front, couldn't you? Here, somewhere. Yeah, let's do that. Let's, you know, just go with our instinct. There you go, sweetie. What do we have in our little stash? I have some of these. I think I want some labels. No, la boîte, s'il te plaît. And the box is on my daughter's desk because she has been fussy cutting for me. Yes, I have made her my little label maid. Okay, we have lots of labels now because I've been fussy cutting as well. I think I want a label here. So let's put it there. There we go. There you go. I want some color. Says she, taking a brown label. No. No. That's not much of a color thing. And it's maybe, yeah, I think it should be on that side. So it's a good thing I haven't placed anything inside for the moment, or probably outside I'm going to do something. Probably put a sticker. Non, merci, j'en ai. So I think it's going to be like a label and stamp, postal stamp, sort of decor with a picture or two. Okay, do I have some postal stamps? What a question! I have lots of them. Football, maybe not. Space, that would make me laugh, but maybe not. And space again. I want some smaller ones. That's a lot of glue for a postal stamp. Far too much glue. But it is what it is. Maybe one on the label. Oh, it already has one. Haha, I hadn't seen it. But that doesn't stop me. know you did place your glue in a weird way today, Sophie. Yeah, it's gonna be on her. Then on this we have room for something bigger. But, oh, I have a very faded photograph. Well, that's quite cute. What if I inked you? I like my mystery boxes. You never know what's gonna come out. So maybe you, what else do we have? Let me get a bunch of things so that my desk finally looks as it usually does. Maybe I'm going to do something like this. What is glued? Oh, my charger. Let me put the stamps aside. Where is my voice? Gun. Okay. Like this. I'm sorry. And this is where we are. Up. Do we have a little label to put? It's just above him. Yes, we do. That's one. You. Ouch. Okay. Oh, this comes from a kit from Margaret. It's a label from the kit there. I don't remember the name of. Oh, that wasn't clear. It comes from a kit. Oh, phew. It comes from a kit, but I don't remember which. Wow. We have a beautiful label. And a lovely piece of art. Up, up, up. There we go. We do have mushrooms, but we're not going to use them. Let me get more stuff out. Mushroom too big. Labels. This I said I didn't want to use. Hello, Sammy. Oh, we have moth. Ooh, we have stuff. And we have rice. Why not? Okay. I think the moth did make their point. This is where they want to be, so this is where they'll be on the side. And yeah, I think I'm going to ink this. Here. And sorry, I'm going to move it just a tad. I'm going to put my stamp, postal stamp. Somewhere there. Sorry. There. Like that. And there we are. On the back. I'm gonna put this fine gentleman. Well, fine. He doesn't look happy nor sober, does he? I'm not going to remove the paper on which it's glued. I'm going to leave it like this. And I could have made a pocket out of it, but I'm not going to. There. Let me get something that I was looking for, but that's quite okay. All right. What else do we have? I have a hymn. Very serious. Very serious man. Misa, he was a composer. Apparently. Don't want to put too much either. What could I do? Let me see. was looking in my stash for boober tape. Margaret's one. No clue where I put it. So I most certainly need to reprint it. But I need to change my toner because it's printing everything reddish. And I don't know why. I actually don't care why. I just wanted to stop. Because Margaret's new kit is coming out presumably next week. So I will have to print it so that I can do something with it. There you go, Mr. We haven't used postcards yet. Now, isn't that weird? Let me see. I'm searching in a box. And I found a cacti. So, cacti it is. And there you go. A label or two. There we go. Sorry. What could we put underneath? Could put a Baltimore label. Here, I don't think I'm going to decorate unless I just put a label on my pocket. Or actually a ticket. Good idea. Just a ticket. I still haven't found my roll of this ticket. No clue where it's hiding. But I will. Shall we put it like this? Yes. And maybe a tiny, well, tiny, not that tiny apparently, label here. Okay. What would we have? We could have the butterfly down there. This is from a digital and I can't remember whose. Very sorry. Well, I only buy from Tina, from Shabby Dabby Doodah, from Tracy Fox, from Michelle at the Journal Studio. So one of them, Rachel maybe as well, from Roxy Creations. So they are from one of these ladies. Because butterflies are hard to come by here. Books on butterflies, I mean. Do we have images? Oh, we have a Mr. Holtz thingy. We have a dog. Flowers. That would mean absolutely nothing, right? Do I care? No? Absolutely not. Though I'm not sure. I think I prefer that. Maybe some stamps on the side. Small. Not colorful. A green one. Two are enough. Okay. So let me try to put that like this. Stuck with the box in my hand. Let's pray that none of the boxes fall, because one is stamps and the other one are labels, and that would be a fun party. I need to have to put them all on. Okay. So, stamp. It's not in the middle, but that was what I wanted to do. Don't think that I'm going crazy or that I just don't care, because that is not the case. So we have tiny ones, or not too tiny ones. Like that one. Okay. Then we have this part. This is something we made when we made color swatches during the 100-day challenge. Why not? Oh, no, Sophie. No. No. I like it like this, and I want a label. There you go. Do we want to put some postal stamps? I think we do. I think we do. We have a cute one. This is a Christmas one. But, you know, why not have Christmas every day? Why not? Oh, Sam is sleeping. Good boy. A label. Maybe something at the bottom. There we go. And on the back, I don't think I want to put anything on the back, to be honest. I think it's nice that way. So now it's just a matter of finding stuff. Ooh la la. That we can put on the window. And I think that I'm going to go with things like this. Because why not? And I'm not going to go and glue them inside. It's because I will not be successful, let me tell you. So I'm just going to put this little fella here. What are you? There you go. Stickers. I have a sticker box somewhere, but I also have some in my messy drawer. I probably have none of the ones I want. Can't see what I'm doing. Well, a birdie. Now you may or may not like this, so I understand. I do. But then, you know, just use what you want. Put something inside. That is fine. Who else do we have? We have you. There. Have I missed one? Probably. Why not use an elf? And there we go. And I think we're done. So let me push everything around and let's have a look. So today we've made a little folio, let's put it that way, with envelopes. So we made a collage, we embellished it, and it goes like this. It has a couple of pockets. It has a couple of flaps. So one on the bottom one on the top with little pockets. It has here 2 pockets, one here and one here. And that's it. So you can fill it with a lot of cute ephemera. You can make a closure, or you can just tie a piece of lace, which is the thing that I would go for. So I think that's it. What was that? It. I hope you've enjoyed it. I had fun making it, even if I took a long time. And well, I guess I will then see you on Monday. Have a lovely weekend and see you then. Take care. Bye-bye.